Look at you, comfortable, in the same position you were in last year. What happened? I thought you had aspirations. I thought you had dreams. I thought you wanted more for your life. I thought you wanted more for your family, but yet you're stuck in the same exact place you were in last year. Making excuse after excuse, blaming others while you haven't grown, while you haven't accomplished your goals. I thought by now you were supposed to have your dream job, your dream girl, dream guy, a family, a big house, freedom. But nah, you're over here pointing fingers at everybody else for your failures instead of pointing fingers at yourself. See, the reason why all of this is happening, why you're stuck, is because you're living the same routine life day after day, killing yourself faster than you know, wasting time by staying stagnant and not seeking your true potential. Well, I'm here to tell you that this stops right now. I'm tired of you complaining all the time. I'm tired of you blaming others. I'm tired of you being stuck in the same damn place. Being comfortable and staying in the comfort zone is ruining your life, and you probably don't even know it. It's no mistake why you clicked on this video. It's not an accident why the universe or God or whoever you believe is using me to deliver this message to you right now. You think the people you admire the most, the ones you strive to become, got to where they're at by being complacent, by being comfortable? No. Look, no. Stop thinking somebody's gonna hand you an opportunity. People who you see that are successful put themselves in uncomfortable positions day after day to be where they're at right now. Look at the Kobe Bryants of the world, the Steve Jobs, the Oprah Winfreys, Walt Disney, for example. I like to use Kobe Bryant as an example. RIP, my favorite basketball player. His work ethic was unmatched. You see what I'm saying? He put himself in uncomfortable positions, waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning versus a guy that wakes up at 10, 11, getting 2 more workouts in versus his competitors. Every day he's getting 2, 3, 4 workouts in more than the next guy. And you add that in a year span, you're gonna be better than your competition. Kobe Bryant is not one of the greatest basketball players of all time, 5-time NBA champion, without doing the things that he's done, putting himself in uncomfortable positions to become successful. See, the only way you can grow in this life and feel alive is putting yourself in uncomfortable positions. I've grown and felt the most happiest when I put myself in these positions. You have to deal with the pain. You have to deal with the struggles. You have to deal with the challenges for you to be more successful, for you to be happier, for you to feel alive, for you to really seek out your true potential. Stop wasting your life away. When I was in college, I did not even want to go to college. I was antisocial. I did not want to be in a classroom with other people. I was afraid to talk to others. It's ridiculous when you think about it, but I had to put myself in college and put myself around other people and learn social skills. And I got my degree. But when I was in college, I didn't want to get a job. I just wanted to live off of financial aid money. But the thing is, I had to get a job to pay bills. And I had to get a sales job at the gym, Planet Fitness. Very antisocial, very shy. But I got the job. I did the job interview, got hired. Started developing my social skills, putting myself in uncomfortable positions, learning how to sell memberships, learning how to talk to people. At first, you may feel uneasy at the moment and you may want to revert back to being safe, comfortable, and not doing any of those things, but that hinders your growth. Literally working at the gym, learning how to develop my social skills, becoming a people's person. Then my next job was selling cars. When I sold cars for a living, I was a car broker. When I had to build my clientele, I started from ground zero. I had to meet people at the mall. I had to meet people at the banks. I had to go to the credit union. Went to the credit union, didn't know anyone, very uncomfortable, very shy still. Even though I worked at Planet Fitness selling gym memberships, even though I went to college, I still was very shy. But this is the only way for me to grow. This is the only way for me to seek my true potential, to live a life that I'm never gonna regret, to know, hey, I gotta do everything that I can. So that way when I'm 70, 80, I know for a fact I've tried everything. So me, 23 years old, going to credit unions, bringing them Krispy Kreme and trying to get their business. It was so uncomfortable trying to develop a relationship with the credit union people so they could give me clients. It felt uneasy, but it helped me and it propels you to the next level. I always look at everything as a step. Everything's a stepping stone to your next destination, to your next opportunity. Me doing all these things, developing social skills, allowed me to pick up a camera and start vlogging 7 years ago. It was embarrassing to vlog in public. If I'm at the mall, if I'm at the store, if I'm at a car dealership, it was embarrassing to vlog in public, worrying about other people, worrying about what other people think about me when I'm recording. I would be ashamed, embarrassed, for no reason. At the end of the day, that helped me grow. It was uncomfortable, but it helped me to my next destination. The bottom line is nobody else is gonna pay your bills. Nobody else is gonna be happy for you. You gotta own it. You gotta own it. You gotta do your thing. And just because I put myself in these uncomfortable positions and never stayed stagnant, I grew a YouTube channel to 1 million followers. I grew multiple social media accounts to 1 million followers. This one now, we got 100,000. Sometimes I don't want to go out and make public videos and network with people, but I'm doing it because this is the only way I'm going to grow. This is the only way I'm going to gain opportunity. This is the only way I'm going to learn more about myself. When I was in high school, hella acne. I'm going to tell you, you guys already know, hella acne. Embarrassed about my face. Didn't want to talk to girls. Didn't know how to talk to girls. But here's the thing, never went to a school dance. I just felt like I didn't belong. I felt like I was a loser. I felt like people would judge me. All the above. You know, I was antisocial to the max. Decided to go to my first prom. By the way, we have a community that we started where aspiring entrepreneurs can learn from successful entrepreneurs. We have live calls religiously, guest speakers. In this community, we get to learn from each other, talk to each other. For only $9.99 a month in the palm of your hands, it's a no-brainer. If you're all about leveling up your life, click that link in the description below. Remember, your network is your net worth. So as I was saying, decided to go to my first prom. And I had the balls to ask a girl that I thought that would never go to prom with me or to never talk to me in general. I had the balls to ask her to prom. And she said, yeah. It's uncomfortable, but I did it. She said, yeah, we had a great time. Then I went to another prom the next year. And then I met my next girlfriend at that time. If I stayed uncomfortable, I wouldn't have met this girl. You see what I'm saying? It's all steps to something, all leads to something. Even though this girlfriend of mine at the time, we didn't last, it was only 2 years or so, I learned a lot in that relationship. I learned a lot about myself. It's all stepping stones in our life. It's all opportunities to learn about ourselves. After 2 years of dating, ended up leaving me for another guy. I was depressed, I was crushed, I was heartbroken, right? But I have to accept that pain. I had to feel it. I had to be upset. All the emotions above. Being uncomfortable. Learning about red flags and what kind of girls I want to date in the future. Growing and being uncomfortable and learning about yourself, whether that's in business or your emotions or relationships, is all a part of you becoming the very best version of yourself. Now, the current girlfriend I have right now, we have the best relationship I've ever had in my life. Because of the uncomfortable situations and uncomfortable relationships back then, red flags that I know, boundaries that I have now. Whether you believe we go to heaven when we cross over, whether you believe we just die and black out, what I want you to think about is, what are you doing right now? Are you staying safe and comfortable and that's all you want to do is just live a very stagnant life? Or you want to really seek your true potential? Even though I was sad and depressed in the most challenging times of my life, it helped me become who I am today. That's when I felt the most alive. That's when I felt the most growth. If you want to stay mediocre, if you want to stay safe, you're doing a real disservice to yourself. You are killing yourself faster than you know. I always say this, and I'm gonna leave you guys with this. Everybody is meant to shine. Everybody is destined for greatness. 88% of people want to stay safe, but there's only a few, maybe 10%, maybe 5% of people that actually strive to see what else is out there, to see how great they can become. Because you only got one life. You only got one shot at this life thing. There's one shot. And we don't live forever. Life is too short. Yesterday doesn't exist. What are you doing right now? That's all I gotta say. Like, what are you doing right now? Staying safe, eating Doritos, playing video games. I know whoever's watching this, and if you watch it till the end, it's no mistake why you're watching this video. God, the universe, whoever you believe is using me to deliver this message to talk to you guys right now. Keep taking care of yourself, your physical, your mental, your spiritual. Keep loving yourself, loving others, giving. Do not settle. Do not stay stagnant. Keep trying to be the best version of yourself. And what I mean by that is, I'm not saying be selfish. I'm saying learn as much about yourself as possible. Give, love, explore, experience. Do not just stay stagnant. Do not just stay complacent. By the way, if you want to join the community that we started, where aspiring entrepreneurs can learn from successful entrepreneurs, we have live calls religiously, guest speakers. We all get to learn from each other, talk to each other for only $9.99 a month. If you're all about leveling up your life, click that link in the description below. Your network is your net worth. Love you guys.
You tell me I'm something you need, but baby, you know that I'm bad for you, yeah. Why you gotta be so naive? If I treat you like one I don't want, then you know I'm just so hard to please. I lie to your face to get what I want, babe. Somehow you